also saw this water teether, which is 0 to kitchen stainless steel, open concept, right there by the pool. Did older people, people walking their dog, and it was only like 11. Continue to look at houses. So I have 7 minutes left on this SD card. This clearly it was not where they thought. So love that in the $5 area. Now these were they still had a lot of black on what you call it, and they were not all marked down. They still had this brand, but I feel like it's certain things. Good morning, you guys. Welcome back to a new vlog. So I want to go ahead and say that clearly I have, now that I have all these SD cards, well, I really only got 3 because that one that messed up. Hold on. Let me go ahead and set this alarm for me to pump. So some of my, for right now, I had to label my SD card things so I know when I take them out which one to edit next. So for a little bit, some of the vlogs may be out of order, but you'll know once I get it together that I finally got them right, and hopefully everything will flow. So I apologize in advance. Anywho, so this week is my last full week on maternity leave. Oh my gosh. So I go back to work next Wednesday officially. And so this week will be me trying to I'm starting back pumping more to build up my stash for well, she doesn't start daycare. Okay, Jelly Bean. She won't start daycare till the 24th, but she will have to be home. I do have to work in the office. And since I got it all mixed up, so there will be days that she'll be home with my husband, so I'll need milk for that. And then Jelly Bean, hold on. And then she is going to go to my sorority sister's house, and so I want milk for that. And then this weekend we're going to the chapter meeting, and she needs milk to go with her godmama. So I am setting she is upset. I think it might be nap time. I'm setting an alarm for 1. I've already pumped this morning, which was trash, but it was my first pump. So I'm trying 2 different approaches to either, she is really like pissed. I'm coming, Jelly, to I had a whole thing called Pump Girl, and I don't see it right now. It's probably because she's upset and I can't think. So yeah, hold on, y'all. Alright, hey guys. As you can see, I've started straightening my hair. I got the back part done. And granted, now when I do it, I'm not trying to get my hair bone straight because I'm going to actually do the flexi rod method to give it the curls and such. But this really quick. I forgot I did get an Amazon package, so I am getting upgrading my phone to the iPhone 16 Pro Max, and that is coming on Wednesday. So what typically happens is when I get a new phone, then Daniel gets my phone. Well, that's what's been happening. He got my old phone, and so he's gonna get that. So I went on and ordered a case for my 16 Pro Max. It is the hybrid case, which can do the. It has the magnetic thing. Um, I don't know. I'm saying a whole lot. Either way, it's shock proof and all that jazz. And then I also got Daniel another one for his, which will be mine, and I got this dark green for him. So yeah, so I'm still waiting on my screen protectors to come. I think that'll come tomorrow, no, or Wednesday. So yeah, so pretty much getting everything set up for my new phone, and then we're going to wipe out my old phone to have it set up for Daniel, and yeah. So yeah, that's it for real. All right, bye y'all. So I'm out and about, free, all by myself. Can't believe it. At Burlington, getting ready to get a buffer thing for Brooklyn's nails. She didn't scratch her scalp again. Hey, Aria. And I'm looking for some scissors. This is gonna be the part that I'm gonna miss whenever I go back to work. Cause ain't nobody in here. Oh, that's where I need to go. Come on. I need to stick to what I'm trying to do. Because I have some food ordering. I'm going to stop talking because I think there's music. That was definitely a failed. They didn't have the nail buffer that I was looking for. Should have got it when I saw it. And they also didn't have any scissors to cut my hair. And I was going to go over to Marshall's, but our food is ready and I don't want my waffles to get cold. So I'm going to go get our food, and then I'm just going to get dressed because I just threw on some clothes, and get dressed and come out a little bit earlier before I have to pick up Daniel to go to Marshall's and see if they have it. And Walmart has it, but I won't get it until for 8 days. And sis is cutting her, like scratching her scalp up, like to bleed. Nah. She currently has her hands covered to what she doesn't like. So I was trying to alleviate that. And worst case scenario, as far as my hair, I can sorry, this is a bad angle, y'all, but I'm trying to go ahead and get in the car. Worst case scenario with my hair is that we will I just put it into a clip and then go to the beauty supply store on the way back. But I didn't want to go when I had her because I don't know how the beauty supply store does with big old strollers and stuff, and so I might have to, but it's warm today, so I could just take her out and carry it. And then now that I should have got that carrier because she spit up on the sling one. But sometimes I just be being cheap, and I just be trying to like save money or whatever, which makes no sense because obviously I know it's a necessity because she actually likes being carried. She likes to be out and about, and that one was only $20, so I should have really just got it. But if I go into Marshall's, then I'll get it, because the rationale is to have, I definitely, when I'm walking around, I want one with more support. More support, because it do be hard on my back. That Slik one is nice and all, but like, I really want one with a little bit more support, because when I wear her, like, my body be hurting. Honestly, that's like a workout in itself, especially when I wear it around the house. And really, the thought process is I probably want two. One to keep in the car, that I don't have to have that in the one to keep in the house, and one to keep in the car. And that way, I always know I have it. And they only had one of those. I don't know what my thought process is going to be. I don't know. But I do like to be hands-free whenever I am maneuvering around. But I guess even after a while being in the store, once she can sit up, won't be a problem, because she can just be in the cart and can see. Hold on, please. She'll be able to sit up and see. Because essentially, that's all it is. She just want to see. That's it. She my shopping partner. Anywho, it feels amazing outside. It's only 65 right now, and it feels wonderful. Like, is this, no, girl, where am I supposed to go? Here we go. I remember when 65 used to be cold. But it actually feels amazing. It's great for a jacket. And it's supposed to be 76 today. And of course, I've straightened my hair. So I hope it makes it, y'all. I hope it makes it. Let me get my food. Good morning. Good. Yes, picking up. Yes. You're okay. Okay, so I've secured the food. Y'all, I'm really gonna miss being able to just be out freely while everybody is at work. Like, it is amazing, okay? It is amazing. Like, there's no lines. Like, it's not a lot of traffic, because folks is real life at work, except for, of course, when it becomes lunchtime. But y'all, it's so like, and like, y'all, had I had jelly bean in the summer, it'd have been over. We'd have been at the pool and all that, because it's so peaceful. And I don't know if now, because I have 2 children, that I like peace and quiet and not a whole lot of hassle is like big for me, but it is. But in the same situation, I'm also ready to, okay, thank you. I'm also ready to get my, go ahead. Okay. All right. There's a lot happening. I'm also ready to get my life, like the last piece to my life added with my new life, to be in there, so I can finally feel like, okay, like I got it. I feel like I'm about to be in the trenches for a little bit until I get used to that. It's kind of like when I had to get used to, like, so it was used to having a baby, and then it was like my husband went back to work, and so then I had to like learn how to navigate and do things just me and her. And then it was like, okay, then I had to get used to picking my son up and taking him to school. And so now the last little bit is, well, this weekend will be going to the chapter meeting and then going to work. I feel like and honestly, what, December is when I was doing it, so by like January, I felt like I had it. So probably by end of March, by April, by the spring, we're gonna be all right. Starbucks has their Valentine's Day drinks out, and I want to try, and again, I don't know if we're not supposed to shop, but y'all listen, I like coffee, okay? Y'all know I'm melanated, and either way, I'm gonna buy black, especially when it comes to hair products. Anytime I see a black owned company, if I'm able to, I will, but also at the same time, I like coffee. And I don't buy Starbucks and stuff all the time. Y'all tell I'm free. And so honestly, I really wanted to go out more. Really, if I had gotten dressed, I'd have been out longer. But I'm not dressed, and I have food. And honestly, I haven't peeked in to look and see how they're doing. I need to do that in a few minutes. But anyways, I was saying they had a chocolate hazelnut cookie butter coffee that I want to try. Get over. That I want to try, and I was gonna go do that today, but like Starbucks isn't really where I was going, because the reason why we got Waffle House is because it was in the circle of where I was going. I want to get over. So y'all get on my nerves. But yeah, so I was like, oh, I could get it Saturday. I'm like, girl, do you actually really think that you're going to leave the house early enough to get it? But I could also get it for the drive back, though, because I would have been up at 5 in the morning, and I'm going to need that little boost to get back on this side of the world. Anyway, I hope you guys are having a good, what's today, Tuesday? By the end of the week, though, when we're out and about, we're going to have a new phone, and the quality is going to be different. Y'all feel so good outside. Like, y'all have no idea. I thank the Lord for these pretty days. The sun is out. It feels amazing. It is working wonders to my seasonal depression. Oh, child, you need some gas. It is working wonders to my seasonal depression, and postpartum too. Really, I feel like I have a pretty good hold on my postpartum depression. Praise God. I didn't want to believe that's what was happening, but baby, child, listen. I want to thank the Lord that I've been delivered, because baby, when I tell you the way that I was in that fight and we were squaring up, and postpartum was throwing them things at me, okay? Them postpartum gave me them hands. You hear me? Gave me them hands. Oh, that's for still, huh? Because baby, the way that I would weep just because today is Tuesday, just because it's 2 o'clock, and when it would get dark outside, oh my God, that plus, like, I would get this anxiety every time it hit nightfall. Never failed. And boo, ugh. And then I just realized that eventually I got better. I don't know when I got better, but I got better. It's like you don't know when you don't realize when it's coming amongst you. You just know you in it, and then eventually you feel better. You're like, one day you just feel better. Ooh, child. And then of course when I feel better, it's seasonal depression season. But we've had lots of warm days, praise God, and honestly, being in the house, seasonal depression and being stuck in the house because you just had a baby, not fun. But anywho's, I'm talking your head off because, again, I'm free. It's just me, and I'm having a great time. But I will chat with you guys at another time. Okay, so I'm gonna show you guys what I got from Burlington. Went for the nail clippers. Like I told y'all, they didn't have them. So I got the exfoliating bath body towels. If y'all are OG, y'all remember I used to have these. But y'all, I ain't had them in a long time, and I be feeling like these is real rough. So it's been taking me a while to go get a new pack, because some of them is real rough. And what we're not gonna do is be scraping up my skin like that. But this says is gentle on the skin, so I got this. Because baby, I've been getting like body acne, and my skin ain't been glowing. Y'all remember I used to be looking like Baywatch, like the glow used to be coming from within. Greetings. Today's Wednesday. Literally 1 week before I start back to work. Love that. Wanted to give y'all an update on how pumping is going. Currently, turn y'all around, I have 3 bags. I did 2 bags yesterday. So yeah, love that for me. And honestly, what yesterday let me know is that, so y'all remember I went out to the store and left her home with my husband, and so pretty much there were 2 times that I had to pump, just strictly pump, because she got a bottle, and that's what got me the 2 bags. So I know that pretty much I don't really have a whole lot to worry about, because when I'm in the office and she's at like when I go back to work and she's at daycare, like I will have pumped at least three or four times before we meet back up again, which means if I'm pumping, and let's say even if I'm pumping only 2 ounces each, she's drinking 4 ounces, 4 ounce bottles. So I would at least have, um, and then if I like, because I do collect overnight and stuff like that, and then me like collect it, like pretty much I should be able, if I got 2 bags, just by 2 pumps without feeding her, I know I should end up with hopefully close to 3 bags. And this is with me having a decreased supply. Jelly Bean think I'm talking to her. A decreased supply with my cycle getting ready to start. So I feel comfortable with knowing that I should be able to send her to daycare with mostly breast milk, at most maybe 1 or 2 formula. So love that. My nips are sore though. Hate that for me. So got 2 packages. I need to be careful with this because Lord Jesus, if I drop this, I'll be pissed. Let me open it. Hold on. Okay, so first off, got my temper glass. I don't even know if this is for my phone or for Daniel's phone, the screen protector. I got another one coming today. And then I have, jeez Louise, sorry you guys for the angle, my husband's Valentine's Day gift. The girlies that be, and I don't want to mess the paper up too bad. Hold on, y'all. I got him, and that thing real frosty because it's cold outside. But this is what I got. Pause to read if you like. Love that, and I'm glad that it came. He loves a good beverage in his life, so I think that's going to be super cool when he's drinking his beverage. I mean, obviously he's going to know what it says already before he pours his drink, but just imagine grabbing a glass, drinking, and then you see that personal message from me. Love that. So yes, I am so glad. I was worried about getting that. I got that from Etsy. I was worried about getting that and then it being broken. So yeah. On today's docket, my new phone is coming. So this will be my last few hours on TikTok because my husband got his new phone and TikTok did not transfer over. Hate that. And then I got all my shows from yesterday. I need to watch. 11 Hip Hop Atlanta. I need to watch Real Housewives of New York Reunion. I need to watch Married at First Sight. And then I need to finish laundry. I want to clean the bathroom today. My husband needs to trim my hair to make it even so I can finally roll it up so it's not in this ponytail. And I need to skip my Just Fab today. I'm going to keep it kind of light, clean the bathroom, and vacuum the floors because my floors look terrible. Not even going to show you. And most of it's just because we did my hair like in 2 different rooms. Well, I did most of my detangling in the bathroom, but of course, because the bathroom's connected to the bedroom, then the hair is just flying and it's like in the bedroom real bad. And then because we wash my hair in the sink, that there's some hair in here. So yeah, I want to get that together because, like I said, the goal is to not go into the work week with last week's chores. And because I have a chapter meeting, I need the house to be complete and clean before Friday because I know I'm going to be resting Sunday. Definitely because we'll have to get up pretty early. Also, real quick, the whole house was asleep early last night. I had PTA meeting. We went to the park. That was great. I love watching Jelly Bean like experience new things for the first time. Like, are you spitting up? What are you doing, girl? So yeah, that was a good time. And so that was a good time. And so pretty much we came home. We ate. We watched You're Invited. Really good movie if you're into like comedy and stuff like that. It was a good time. We watched that, and then pretty much like Daniel's bedtime is 9:30. And so honestly, really and truly, even though like Jelly Bean took late naps, she didn't take her daytime nap, so she only essentially took like 2 naps yesterday. because she didn't take a nap till like 2 something. And then she woke up at like 4 when we were at the park. And then she went back to sleep about 5 when I had PTA and slept through the whole PTA meeting. And then probably I would say she woke up about 7:30 and was up until about 9:15, 9:20. I put her in the bed, okay, and she really slept the whole entire time. She didn't wake up until 12:30, so I think she did that one 3 hour stretch, which they say is okay. And then we were up every 2 hours after that. And plus, probably that bottle probably helped. Also, her sleep 3 hours. But then I made the mistake. Somehow I don't know if it's because I was half asleep when I put her pamper on, but she ended up peeing and wet in the side of her like onesie. So instead of me doing that, like changing her diaper, that's normally what I do. So mom hack. If you want to know, do you change the diaper then feed, or feed it and change the diaper? Whether they're going to be fussy or not prior to feeding, and that's why I'd be like, eh. But it's better to change them before you feed, because when they feed and go to sleep, you could go back to sleep. If you do it the other way around, they're going to be up, and that's what I did. I got this bag there. So many clothes in there. That turned out really, really cute. I got the socks in there, the shampoos, the other stuff I probably put in there. Hey, sure. Okay, so real quick. So I did it again. I do this every single time. I did the flexi rod silk press method. And I always forget what direction I'm supposed to curl it. So obviously, as you can see, the hair is flipped out. And that's because I curl the flexi rods on top of the hair instead of under. And I realized I didn't do that right when I was watching the takedown process earlier today on TikTok, because my new phone isn't here, so yeah, so I still have TikTok. So yeah, that's what's happening. It's definitely giving 70s, 80s hair with flips, newscaster, all the things. But the curls are curling, but they would curl better if they were going the right way. But also get into the body, okay? Get into the body, get into it. Yeah, healthy. Yeah. Let's see what his back is looking like. We're in my son's bathroom, so I don't know.